Hey guys, Axel here, and welcome back to another episode of Axel Plays Merecraft. And here on the server, we've been running for a couple of months, and now it's finally time to fight the Ender Dragon. Um, it's tonight, Saturday, but I'm pretty sure, or I'm not sure that I'm gonna be able to participate. So that kind of sucks. I might have um, to go to this party, and if I have to do that, then I probably won't be home. But if I do participate, then I'm definitely gonna record it, and you guys will probably have already seen it. But this is just an extra episode in case I don't get to participate in the Ender Dragon fight. Um, but anyways, we are here at the monster spawner that you remember I showed you. The rail line leads all the way up here, and I've done a lot of work here. First off, I've set up a portal, so it's really easy for me to get back and forth instead of using this track. Just a little bit of nether wart here because I've been using some underwater potions. Because, well, first up, I've set up a beacon here, which gives me haste 2, and also the monster spawner itself. I've been working on it. Um, I've built 2 extra floors below. Like before, the original floor was this one, but I've built that one and that one. Have I actually turned them on? I don't remember. Yeah, they're on. They are definitely turned on. So yeah. And there's another floor here. And then I had to cover this up because I wanted to make the room, so instead I can use this to get down. But I'm not really up here much. Except when I work on this. I'm not sure you can see it, but I'm filling everything here underneath the monster spawner. Everything that's underwater down here, I'm filling it up with dirt, and then I'm gonna dig out the inside so that we can build a couple more layers down here. We can probably build like three more layers to the monster spawner, which is gonna make it a lot more efficient. So that's what I'm kind of working on. But here, let me show you inside. The inside, it's looking really nice. I did grass for the floor, and put in these redstone lamps, made this nice room, have the chests here that we put in last time. And basically all the mobs drop down here, and some of them die, and their stuff just gets transported in hoppers, which are under these half slabs. They get transported down here, and the stuff goes in here, where I can grab it. So yeah, the main things I've been grabbing is gunpowder, because I might as well tell you guys, my secret project that I was talking about is a big TNT explosion that we're gonna do. I've already filled in like half of the TNT that we need, but we need like 5.5 more stacks, and that's what I'm gathering together here. So we actually only need like 4 more stacks probably, or 3.5, and yeah, gathering the gunpowder. Another thing I've been trying to gather is music discs. This is awesome. I discovered that like when skellies and creepers are in here and I break a hole in the glass, it's pretty easy to make the skeletons shoot the creepers. Oh man, if they don't explode like that. That's the only thing that can happen. Dang it, could have been cool if I could have shown you guys, but if the creeper is closer to the glass, it's easy to just break open the glass, and then the skeleton tries to shoot me, and instead it shoots the creeper. And that's how I've gotten all of these records. I have all the different records except for blocks, which is the last record that I don't have yet. All these other ones, and I'm thinking about, once I get like, let's say 5 of each, I'm gonna start up a record shop at spawn. So that's gonna be one of our next projects. So yeah, the main project I'm working on right now is this monster spawner. Um, the next one is like the explosion, which I'm kind of preparing for that by building this monster spawner because I'm getting all of this TNT. And yeah. And then after that we have some more projects, like, okay, so there's the record shop, and then probably another one is the record store at spawn. No wait, that's the one I just said. The record store at spawn, and then the other one is building a fortress on the coast, which I showed you guys last time, and that's where I want the explosion to be underneath, so I can have a huge base underneath that. But enough talking. See, some of the monsters don't die, and that's why I've installed this. And these are some buttons, and when you press them, they shoot an arrow. So see, like, see those dispensers over there? They're all filled up with arrows, and when I press the buttons, different buttons, I can make the different dispensers shoot. It took me some time to figure out the redstone for it. It's especially hard because it's underwater. But what I realized is if I AFK for a long time, I'm gonna have a bunch of mobs in here, and I'm just gonna want to get rid of all of them, and it's gonna take forever if I have to press each button like 100 times. So first I thought I could make a thing that would drop instant health splash potions in there, and it would make all the skeletons or all the monsters die. But it didn't work because I put a dispenser there, but it just shot the potion like into the other wall, and it didn't kill all the mobs. So instead, what I thought about doing is making like a loop redstone thing that you can trigger, like flick a lever. That's gonna be here. It's not gonna be a button. It's gonna be a lever. So yeah, and then when you trigger it, like all of these three dispensers are gonna be shooting constantly. So I'm gonna see if I can try to implement that. But yeah, let me get ready for that. Okay, so I never worked much with redstone, and I've never built anything really complicated. But one of the few things I have made was a little contraption, which I actually thought we could use for this because it's simpler than making some kind of loop that I have to block off with a sticky piston. That was the original idea I had, but I just remembered this thing, and let me use cobblestone or something else for it. If it doesn't work, we're just gonna build what I had in mind at first. Let's just use these. So let's see. It's like this. We're gonna need one piece of redstone there. And I'm no redstone whiz at all. Like I'm not good at redstone. I'm good at a logic, but I'm not like. So here we go. This redstone has like a random pulse, and it's like it says these burning sounds, but that doesn't really matter. So if you make it go down here, it's gonna be blinking like this constantly, and we can turn it on and off. I'm not sure if this is actually a normal way to do it, to do stuff like that. But then we can have like this, and if we say place a lever here, turn it on, boom, it's gonna stop. But it's off actually, so on, off. So all we need to do now, and that still works, I'm happy to, oh crap. Yeah, that was just like this. Let's see. There. This is the redstone for just shooting the balls. Way too complicated, but this thing needs to activate them all three. All three dispensers down here. I think. Damn it. Let me see. How can we do this? Because it's on right now. What if we put a torch here? That's gonna be, oh, here. That's gonna be off. And when we turn this thing on. No, it just gets turned on. Okay. Then how can we do it? Okay, so now I made it work for the left one. I think. Let's see. Yeah. Now it shoots constantly. Because this is pulsating. And it goes into the red, or to the left one here. So it was actually possible to do. Now I just need to find room to make the same signal go all the way around and interfere with the redstone here, which is for the middle one, and back here, which is for the right one. So I'm gonna have to like make a path all the way over, make it go down here and over there, and I'm gonna see if I can do that. All right, there we go. That's the middle one too. Look at this. Now they're both shooting arrows out like crazy, and if I walk up to the glass I can actually get hit. Pick up all the arrows. Nice. I simply added a redstone line up here. Let's see, this one. And it goes that way. The thing is, we don't want the different redstone lines to connect, because then when you shoot the arrow in one, I still want to be able to just shoot one arrow, and if I shoot one of them, then it might shoot all the other ones too, if they're connected by redstone. So the redstone leads up here, and it makes this pulsate, which is what I use to trigger the middle dispenser. Yeah, it goes down there. So now we just need to make a redstone line that goes like, I'm gonna make it go across all of this and down here, or maybe beneath. Yeah, I think it's better to do beneath, because if I dig up anymore, I'm probably soon gonna hit the water. I just put a layer of dirt and cobblestone and junk on top of the thing so that I had some room to work with, but I'm not sure how much room I have to work with before I hit the water, and if I hit the water, then the water's gonna flow down and ruin everything here. So I'm gonna make a tunnel with redstone that goes beneath this over here and activates this, right? Yeah, this. So be back in a second. I'm having a little problem here because it's not the witch. The witch is fine, and the two still work. But oh, that's a music disc. Let's put that in here. But the middle one still works if I trigger it solo. Boom. But the right one, or the left one here, doesn't work, and I just can't figure out why not. Let's see if we can kill this witch. The witch takes a lot of hits from these arrows, and then it moves over to where I haven't made the redstone work yet, of course. But yeah, I can't figure out like this line why it doesn't work anymore. It must be connecting to some of the other redstone. It's this one. This is turns off. This turns off. That turns on. This is all. Oh, why is this on right now? Ah, that's the problem. This shouldn't be on. Why is it though? Whoop! Whoa! That shouldn't be on. Wait, let's get some cobblestone here. Why is the signal here completely messed up? Let's break that so it doesn't cause confusion, but that's not it. I think I fixed that problem. If we can test here, that shoots, this shoots, yes, that shoots, yep. And when we trigger this, these two both, no. Now it doesn't work anymore, dang it. Okay, let me fiddle some more with this and I'll see if I can solve the whole thing. It's like a puzzle. Okay guys, so I've been having a redstone brain meltdown, and I've decided that this thing is too much of a pain in the ass and it's not even worth it, because you know what? It's so much cooler to just trigger all three or what do you call these, dispensers, and just have the constant shooting be the only way that they shoot. You can't just shoot the right one or the left one, but that doesn't matter, because like, why do you need to do that? So I'm gonna get rid of all this unnecessary redstone, and we're just gonna have this whole room back here as a memory that you don't need to overcomplicate things. There's just no need. So I was running back and forth and checking, does it work now? Does it work now? What if I put in a repeater? Do I need to invert the signal? No, it doesn't work. With this kind of system, stuff like that. And I know that there's a way to do it, but I just don't think it's worth it, because, and I hope that you guys even know what I'm talking about, but I think it's cooler to just have this button and it triggers all three, and you just get rid of 3 buttons up here. Or actually, I'm gonna have the move this lever up here, so you trigger it up here and it just shoots arrows out of all 3 dispensers and kills everything in here. Let's try that. Okay, so let's try to do this together. We want all of these to be pulsating as soon as we flick the lever. Like, we want them to be shooting constantly, and that shouldn't be too complicated. All we need is, like, when you turn on the signal which leads through this block, we want it to go through one of those machines that I invented a long time ago. I just randomly discovered it, actually, that you could do that. So wait, what do we have under here? Do we have the monster spawner? Yep, we do. Or not the spawner, but the landing area. So we can't make it there, but we can make the redstone come through here. And let's use a repeater here. And I probably do so much unnecessary stuff when I design my redstone, because I feel like I'm coming up with my own things, and I'm just making the most inefficient redstone contraptions that you possibly can. So let's, whoa! That's the ravine we explored not too long ago. Revisit. Let's get back up. There we go. Okay, so we have that there. Let's see. So let's just make the thing here. It's gonna be like, and I already showed you guys this. You make a square like that. Put some redstone dust up in it. We're actually gonna have, let's see, a torch there, so it inverts the signal. And then we put that there. Need a torch here. We don't need that. That's just for lighting. So redstone torch there, and then now we need to get around and put in some torches on the other side. So yeah, my first redstone episode was kind of a mess. I hope you still enjoyed me watching me fail and try to act smart. Right. So if we turn this off, then it should start pulsating. Yeah, it does, and it shoots arrows out of all three. It kinda has a weird delay. But I think it's fine. So let's go out and watch the show. It really beats me why all three of them seem to work fine, but once I press this, only... Huh? Now it's only one of them that works. Strange. Maybe this isn't the best way to do it. But this comes out of there. That signal. Let's try to press it and then go back and see what's happening. Yes. It seems to be powering, but it's not losing any arrows. What about this? Oh, this one doesn't have any arrows. That's why that wasn't working. But this one, is this one full? Has arrows. But the one out here just doesn't work. Well, guess we can try to put the... Wait, what do we do here? We have to go back and turn it off. Guess we can try to move the signal around. Like, oh, that's not where we do it. We do it down here. Hello, witch. Wanna die? It takes like a few seconds before it works. Such an inefficient system. Okay guys, time to end this off soon. It's been a redstone episode and I finally found a way to make this work. So they all three shoot at the same time and kill everything in here. Like this. It also makes the lamps blink, which I think is a cool feature. So yeah. And that's for like when I AFK for a long time in here, and this room is filled up with mobs. Not all the mobs survive. A lot of them just die when they hit the ground from fall damage, and their stuff just goes straight in here. But the ones that survive, I can just press this button, and it'll kill them all pretty quickly because it just shoots arrows. So yeah, let me show you guys how I did that. Let's see if I can... Oh crap. Do like that. Got some lava in here. Let's just make my way over here. Okay, so all it is it's a pulsator, and I didn't end up making the crazy pulsator, which randomizes the pulse. I just it's just like this. Wait, do I have... No. This activates, and this is the pulsator, and it's only active when it doesn't have any power coming to it. So like this, it pulsates. Turn on this switch, and boom, it turns off. The pulse leads over here, where it just goes down and activates these 3 pistons or dispensers, so they just start shooting crazy. And this is just for the lamp, and the other lamp also gets the pulse so that they start blinking. And yeah, so we have all this extra room back here, but I ended up making a much simpler solution, and I actually think it's a better solution, because if I was gonna have 3 buttons and if I was gonna have 3 buttons up here and a lever here, where the 3 buttons would just shoot 1 arrow and the lever would shoot them all 3 constantly, that would be way too many buttons. Like, other people wouldn't know what, like, it would just be confusing. So I think this is better. Just have 1 lever and it just shoots off all 3, and it makes the cool lighting disco effect. If I wanted to, I could even connect it up here and make these blink too, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Oh, now we have a witch. We can actually try to kill this witch. She just gets shot around. Boom, 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 boom. There's another one there. Oh, I think the middle one is empty, maybe. I think the middle one is out of arrows. So yeah, I need to make sure that they all 3 have all the arrows they need. And yeah, I have so many arrows, so I just gotta bring a bunch of arrows so that I can always refill those dispensers. And yeah, but that's gonna be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It was kind of a strange episode, a Redstone-y episode, but hopefully you still enjoyed it. You're probably not gonna get many of these Redstone episodes because I'm not much of a Redstone person. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed trying something different, and I hope you guys did too. So yeah, see you next time.